What are some tips for building an emergency food supply? It's a survival essential that most people overlook until the news anchor says a hurricane is punching its way through the Pacific and heading toward Portland. By then, the stores look like they've been hit by a locust swarm. Start gradually. You don't need to clear out the grocery aisles to get started. Begin by picking up a few extra cans or bags of non-perishables during your regular shopping trips. The gradual approach isn't as hard on your wallet and prevents that overwhelming feeling of putting together a year's supply in one frenzied afternoon. Focus on non-perishables. Look for foods with a long shelf life and that don't require refrigeration. Good options include canned goods, dry beans, rice, and pasta. The goal is to stockpile a variety of foods that will keep you and your family fed and healthy for an extended period, usually from a range of a few days to a couple of weeks or even months. Consider nutritional value. When the power's out, it might feel like a free pass to pig out on chips and Pop-Tarts. But in reality, you need balanced nutrition more than ever. Go for a good mix of protein, carbs, and fats to keep your energy up. Peanut butter, protein bars, and powdered milk are great choices. Water is key. Most folks forget water, but it's the critical element for an emergency stash. A rule of thumb is 1 gallon per person per day. It doesn't exactly rain down here too often in Portland, so don't bank on collecting it when you need it. Get it bottled and stashed. Rotation, rotation, rotation. That canned chili isn't a fine wine. It's not going to age well over 20 years. Use a first-in, first-out system. Keep your stockpile fresh, and don't be afraid to dip into your stash occasionally to rotate supplies. Keep it accessible, but hidden. Having your emergency food supply at hand is important, but you also don't want it to be the first thing burglars see when they rummage through your home. A basement or a dark, cool closet works well. Just remember where it is when the lights flicker out. Check for special needs. If someone in your family has specific dietary needs or allergies, make sure you have an adequate supply of the foods they can eat. It's not the time to realize you needed EpiPens and gluten-free options when everything is shut down. Building your emergency food supply isn't about preparing for the apocalypse. It's about peace of mind. When the winds pick up and the ice snaps the power lines, you'll be calmly cooking up some pre-planned comfort food, not scrambling with the masses or staring down at an empty can opener. And if nothing happens, well, you've got yourself a backup pantry that's ready to go whenever you need it. Stay safe out there.